Now, this election season, Texas political candidates are expected to set new records for spending. TV ads, radio and digital media, tours and events, it all costs a lot of money. So who's giving the most to the state's top candidates? For that answer, we turn to the Center for Responsive Politics, which has merged with the National Institute on Money and Politics to become Open Secrets. Their researchers track donations to political candidates, including the top individual donors. Now today, let's talk about the governor's race. Throughout his political career, Governor Greg Abbott is known for having a big war chest, and this election is no exception. So far this year, Open Secrets shows the state's top Republicans has had $116.8 million contributed to his campaign. Do you want to know the full number? $116,762,790. That's a lot of money. Meanwhile, Democratic challenger Beto O'Rourke has had $40,677,583 contributed to his campaign. Now, some of this money is rolled over from previous campaigns or given by political action committees. And then, though, there's the donors. We want to look at Governor Greg Abbott's top individual donors for 2022. Oil and gas exec Javad Anwar has donated $2.4 million to Abbott's campaign this election. Doug Pitcock, CEO of a Houston-based construction company, has donated $2.1 million. Michael and Mary Porter, a Hill Country couple in agriculture, specifically livestock, have donated $2 million to date. And rounding out the top 5 individual donors for the governor are billionaires Kenny Trout, who is in telecommunications, and Kelsey Warren, CEO of Energy Transfer Partners. Now, let's talk about O'Rourke's donors. At first glance at this list and these totals, you may notice a significant difference in the amount of money his top donors are giving compared to Governor Abbott's. In fact, the donor at the top of this list did not even give as much money as the 5th largest donor to Abbott's campaign. O'Rourke's top individual donors this year so far are a husband and wife from Austin. Investors Simone and Tinch Cox each wrote O'Rourke checks for $1 million. You may notice Tinch's industry is listed as not available on this graphic. That's because the team at Open Secrets hasn't been able to code it, which is something that occasionally happens because of Texas reporting requirements for campaign donors. Now, billionaire businessman George Soros gave O'Rourke $1 million. And then there's a pretty significant drop in the amount of money donated to round out this top 5 list. Nancy Sanders, who is in the real estate industry, donated $135,000 to O'Rourke, and settlement consultant Scott Freeman gave $100,000. Of course, this is where things stand today. While the election is only 2 months away, there is a lot more campaigning to do, and the candidates are going to need money to do it. Of course, the other thing they need is support, and one candidate is losing support of elected officials in his own party. While the polls are still in Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick's favor, some Republicans that he hasn't exactly seen eye to eye with over the past few years have come out against Patrick. Today, State Senator Kel Selger called Patrick extreme, saying he doesn't even follow the rules of the Senate. And Tarrant County Judge Glenn Whitley told our sister station in Dallas he's endorsing the Democrat in this race, Mike Collier. Now, it's worth noting Whitley and Selger, neither of them are running for re-election.